T Engineering, we offer 10 different programs that fall under two curricular pathways. One pathway is the core programs that further break into the Core 8 and the Track 1 Undeclared program. Core 8s refer to the specific disciplines of engineering that we offer, and those include chemical, civil, computer, electrical, industrial, materials, mechanical, and mineral engineering. The Track 1 Undeclared program is for students who want to have a general first year before they decide at the end of their first year which discipline they would like to pursue. Provided that you're in good academic standing at the end of your first year, you're guaranteed into whichever Core 8 discipline you would like. Now, the other curricular pathway is the Engineering Science program, which is a little bit different and for students who want a bit more academic challenge to their studies. Engineering Science is set up in a 2+2 format where the first 2 years you're taking courses in pure maths and pure sciences, and then at the end of your second year you will choose one of 8 different majors, which will be the focus of your studies for your third and your fourth year in the program. You will first apply to the University of Toronto through the Ontario University's Application Centre. On that application, you will indicate your top U of T engineering choice. If you're serious about coming to U of T engineering, we encourage you to put us down as your first choice, as that may play a small factor into the admission process. After completing the OUAC application, we will send you a link to the engineering applicant portal. Through the portal, you can put down up to 4 U of T engineering choices that you would like to be considered for. We'll look at your first program choice. If you're not eligible, then we'll look at your second program choice, and so forth until you've been considered for up to the 4 that you put down. If you start off in one of the Core 8 programs and would like to transfer into a different discipline, that is a possibility, although it will depend on your academic performance in first year, as well as whether there is space in the program at that time. If you're in a Core 8 program and would like to transfer into engineering science as a current student, unfortunately, that is not an option. If you begin in the engineering science program, however, and change your mind and would like to pursue one of the Core 8 disciplines, that is an option. For any of these opportunities, we encourage you to speak with your academic advisor to talk about how this is possible.
Biomedical and aerospace engineering are very popular topics of study for many students. When it comes to biomedical engineering, you have the opportunity to study it as an area of focus as well as an engineering mind. As part of our chemical engineering program, students in upper years can take on the biomolecular and biomedical engineering area of focus, which allows them to apply chemical engineering principles to topics of biomedical interest and relevance to human health. Additionally, our biomedical engineering minor allows undergraduate students to learn about opportunities in fields such as pharmaceutical and therapeutic technologies, medical diagnostics, medical devices, and much, much more. Aerospace engineering, on the other hand, is offered as a major for our engineering science students. In years 3 and 4, these students who choose the aerospace pathway can take courses as well as complete research in the field of aerospace engineering. Additionally, students in certain programs may have the opportunity to take on aerospace-related technical electives in their 4th.
When assessing an applicant's eligibility for U of T engineering, we look at a couple things, including your academic performance in the prerequisite courses. These courses include math, including calculus, physics, chemistry, and English. In addition, you will have to complete the mandatory supplementary application called the Online Student Profile. The Online Student Profile will collect information about your academic history, your extracurricular involvement, and you're going to have to answer 3 questions that have nothing to do with math or science, where we want to get a better sense of your problem-solving capabilities, your critical thinking skills, as well as your ability to articulate your ideas. All of these factors will come into play in what we call the broad-based admission approach, where we're looking at both your academic performance as well as your capabilities and your involvement outside of the classroom.
While we recommend students complete their prerequisite subjects in their regular day school, courses completed in night school, private school, or summer school are absolutely accepted without penalty. Just double check with your high school counselor that these external grades are transmitted to U of T with your school transcript, or make sure that you include them. yourself by uploading.
U of T Engineering usually considers grade 11 and grade 12 grades in prerequisite courses as a part of the admissions process. In making our decisions, we will consider your complete academic history with emphasis on the prerequisite course average, along with the information included in your online student profile. While we do not discourage applicants from repeating courses, it is the policy of the University of Toronto Engineering Admissions Committee to consider only first attempt marks. The Admissions Committee, in general, does not consider repeated course marks. However, we will consider any extenuating circumstances that perhaps had a negative effect on academic performance. You will need to provide documentation to explain how the circumstance affected your academic history with a specific timeline. Please note that if the circumstance is medical in nature, official medical documentation must be provided as well.
Your academic history and grades are a key part of your application to U of T Engineering. In terms of the courses our admission team considers, results in senior math, including calculus, senior chemistry, and senior physics are considered prerequisites for all of our engineering programs. Moreover, in many instances, students are required to present senior English results as well. Additionally, depending on the curriculum you are learning, specific prerequisites and documents may be required. The best way to get a complete picture of your academic requirements is to visit our website at ufteng.ca/apply.
Engineering students are not granted transfer credits for advanced study in high school. Previous studies that include A-levels, IVHL subjects, or AP courses are common among engineering students and are an excellent preparation for first-year studies. However, while some concepts may be similar, it's important to learn them within an engineering context.
All high school applicants are automatically considered for admission scholarships based on their academic performance as well as their extracurricular involvement as a part of the admission process. If you are a Canadian citizen, permanent resident, or protected person in Canada and are currently studying in a Canadian high school, you may be eligible to complete the awards profile as well. The awards profile is an online application that allows students to be considered for admission awards based on financial need, academic merit, leadership, and other special criteria.
The co-op program at the Faculty of Applied Science and Engineering has been connecting students and employers for over 40 years. The co-op program includes custom-fit professional development, 4-month co-op work term opportunities, and our flagship 12 to 16-month professional experience year. The enhanced co-op program opens the doors to industries across Canada and around the world, while developing employability skills, creating industry awareness, and building professional networks. Year 1 in the program is designed to provide you with information, connect you with alumni, industry partners, peers, and students who have been through the program. Entry to the co-op program can now be gained directly from high school and upon application. Simply select the co-op option through the online application process. You also have the option to delay your entry to co-op and sign up in your second year. Either way, we look forward to working with each and every one of our students.
Myself and the rest of the first year team are going to be here for you throughout your first year to provide you with information, advice, resources, fun events. So really here to support you throughout your first year in many ways. Some of the things that you can look forward to as far as support resources include our GEARS sessions. So these are guided engineering academic review sessions. which are basically drop-in peer tutoring opportunities where you can get to know upper year students, get some homework help, meet other peers in your classes. We also have the Engineering Communication Program, which is available to help students with any aspect of communication or writing with their courses. There's also the Math Aid Office. We have an in-house learning strategist who can help you to work on time management and university-level study skills, and so much more. So if you ever have problems, questions, concerns, feel free, drop by the first year office. No question is too big or too small, and we can help you connect with some of the really great things that U of T has to offer to help you succeed in your first year.
I think the easiest way to think about academic advisors is we are one of your frontline support services when you arrive at university as you continue through your degree program. We are there to help with your transition from high school to your first year. And then from that point onwards, we are available to provide academic and personal support really in any way that you need it. Another good way of thinking about us is when you have questions, we're oftentimes the people you'll go to find the answers. And even if we don't know the answers ourselves, we usually know who can answer your questions for you. So we're a really important resource for you to become familiar with once you arrive at university. It's our job to help. Never hesitate to reach out for help.